Byzantium have access to a unique subject type called pronar. First, you'll need to land a pronar, and then you can retract right to inheritance. That way, when their ruler dies, you'll inherit them. So you can see here, when their ruler dies, you inherit their throne. I'm not a patient guy, and I hate waiting for the ruler to die. So I thought, why not just sacrifice the ruler as the Byzantium Aztecs? It should be simple. What we're going to do is start as the Ottomans, kill Byzantium. We're going to make our way over to Mexico and vassalize Perpeca. We're going to upgrade this great project for him, and then we can force him to take a province somewhere over here, grant him all the provinces, then annex him, and then Plane releases him, form Byzantium, and be able to sacrifice. Surely it'll be simple and have no issues. Before we jump into it, I'm super close to 18k subs. If you guys wouldn't mind throwing me a sub if you guys do enjoy the content. With that said, let's jump into this beginner-friendly guide. I'm going to start with the states. I'll do the admin and middleman privileges, but I won't be doing the diplo privilege because I like to keep my crown land above 10%. I'm also going to do oversight, religious diplomats. We'll do grant local resident scholar, grab the AE impact, and let's go ahead and invite that scholar. We'll do increased levies, supremacy over the crown. For the merchants, it's going to be patronage of the arts and free enterprise. Go ahead and seize land, and we want to get rid of the dhimmi privilege. I'm going to unfocus military, so we have a bit more balanced point gain. We'll go with level 1 admin and diplo advisor, and then we'll wait for the cannon guy. And we'll wait for the event that gives us urban. I'm also going to grab indebted to the merchants, and I'll just grab the free company. I'm going to remove my forts, because I don't really need them. Rivals really won't matter, as we're not going to be going to any wars with them, but I guess we can fill our quota. Just rival 3 people at random. I'm going to recruit the 10 janissaries for the mission. So grab all these missions here, and we can get rid of these janissaries. So everything looks according to plan. There's the siege engineer event. We'll grab it. Go ahead and assign that guy, and we'll get the cannons. So we're all ready to go. So December 11th, we declare war. He has no ally, which is good. Make the war goal Constantinople and just jump into it. Grab an admiral. I'm going to recruit a few more ships as well. I'm going to go ahead and declare war on Epirus. He has no allies as well. We got the sack of Constantinople, sure thing. Commission done here. Possibly a better admiral, sure. Going to proclaim guarantee with Wallachia. And proclaim on Bosnia as well. Also just to slow down Hungary. We'll go ahead and grab Colonization from Byzantium. And then Colonization with Epirus. So 2 simple wars. Get rid of the new forts. Going to integrate Galata and make Constantinople capital. And then we'll just core everything up. Got that mission done here. Looks good. So I'm going to go ahead and no CB Granada for my next war. We'll go ahead and declare that war. I'm going to go ahead and exploit dev everywhere. Just because we want less dev. And we want to be able to exploit dev again as soon as possible. And I'm going to go ahead and get rid of the mercs now. So I'm just pushing into Morocco to get him to leave the war. Go ahead and grab right piece from Morocco. Then I'm going to vassalize Granada. I'm not in range of him at the moment. Then I'm going to go ahead and seize this province from Granada. And go ahead and core it up. I'm planning to not take any additional land from here. I'll go ahead and repay my loans though. I'm going to revoke guarantee on Ragusa. I'll go ahead and guarantee Dulkadir so he can hopefully not get killed. Aside from that, the plan is just to chill until we can colonize. I'm going to ally to Ramazan to try to defend. I don't want him to get killed by the Mamluks. I'm also going to guarantee AQ in lieu. So I'm going to send my guys home here. Level 5 here. Grab my tier 2 here. Going to grab some manpower. Slacken first. Looks like Carmen lost a bunch of land. I guess I'm going to revoke my guarantees in Europe. I just don't have the diplo relations to do it. I'd rather stop the Mamluks. Hungary's not independent anyway, so we probably won't attack. Ramazan is now massive. I've created a monster. Mamluks will think twice about attacking Ramazan in the future. Admin 5. And we can pick up exploration. And we can start exploring soon. So back to waiting. I'll grab this 33% off Diplo Advisor. Grab a colonist here. And we can go ahead and do the Grant Renewal Charters. We're going to do the Grant Renewal Charter decision. We need to fish for a range advisor. There we go, colonial range. I'll turn on my fleet. Can't really explore anything yet. Probably several more years before we're able to explore much. So I can grab a conquistador. I'm going to ask the Papal State for knowledge sharing. And grab text 6 ahead of time. I'm going to grab the institution now. Having 6. We got faceting. Got some colonial range. So I'm going to see if I can explore the Caribbean. Not quite, though I can explore over here just a little bit. I'll grab the war taxes cost for the age. I'm going to explore in the Caribbean now. That's where we're trying to go. I'm going to boost my stab to max. Try to find a national arrest advisor. So I'm going to explore the Caribbean coast. We're trying to get there as fast as possible. I'm not going to go past here with exploration, however. I just need to get in range. So I'm going to go ahead and send my troops down here. I can go ahead and influence one of these nations to give me fleet basing rights. So ask for fleet basing rights. So I'm going to be looking for Perpeca. So I'm just manually exploring down here. Get a little professionalism, extra mill points. I can exploit dev where I can. Once again, you want to get your dev as low as possible, because you're going to have to annex basically all your land. So less dev is good for you. So I found my ideal target here. So I'll go ahead and no CB Perpeca. Get my stab back. I'll grab more professionalism. So I'm just going to have to go and get all these other people out of the war. We'll just wipe Peace Salico. Then it's just 2 other people in the war. White piece, Matlazinsa. Alright, white piece, this guy. And then it's just going to be a Vassalization with Rebecca. I'll grab admin 7 and mill 7. I'm going to go ahead and abandon Exploration. And I'm going to pick up Influence, as well as admin. This is because I'm trying to stack diplomatization cost. I'll grab the provincial government system for my tier 3. And the idea behind this build is we're going to use this great project here. So eventually we need to upgrade that. I'm going to start getting influence done. And I need to connect to Mexico because I want to do Aztec traditions, and that means I have to eliminate the Aztecs. So go ahead and declare war here. I wish I would have hired another conquistador before mine perished, I guess you could say. Maybe I can get maps from my friend. He kind of hates me at the moment. We'll influence him. Yeah, it would have been a smart move to grab a conquistador. So I'm going to end the war here. I'm taking a path to Mexico, but also I need 1 animus province here. So and this is all going to Perpeca, of course. I'm going to set province of interest to Mexico so that he gets a claim there. Let's see if I can get some maps now. Can you give me maps of Mexico? Thank you. So we can see a bit better now. I'll go ahead and Golden Age as well. I'm just going to turn my maintenance off and wait for some claims. I'm going to move my ships home if possible. I'll cancel fleet basing rights. Got claims of Mexico now, so let's get the maintenance on once again. I should look for some allies. Never got any. Let's ally to France. I'm going to go ahead and declare on the Aztecs. I'm going to give Perpeca all of the Aztecs. Then I'm going to set the coast as province of interest because I need to get to the coast. And we'll wait for that in the meantime. We'll cap the military again. Just going to get more generals. Going to exploit dev again where I can. Less dev is good. More general spam. We'll have some good professionalism when we swap. Oh yeah, I need to get Cholulu as well. I forgot. The province is important for some shenanigans later. It helps you swap back your religion. Reduce my inflation so I can upgrade the great project here. I want to get rank 2 started here. I'll use some manpower. Still waiting for claims from my subject. Okay, we got claims over here, but we have a truce. Did you get claims on the guy I actually wanted you to? No. Okay, well, at least it's something, but like, we got a truce till 87. I guess that's just next year. No big deal. I'm going to go ahead and sell titles, seize land. Okay, our truces are up, so I'm going to go ahead and turn the maintenance on. I just need Cholulu. So go ahead and declare war on Lacala. We need to get Cholulu. So I'm going to end the war here. The idea is that I want to get to the coastline so I can colonize later, but I also need Cholulu, so that should be good. So my wars for the most part are good over here. So I'm going to go ahead and fabricate a claim on Wallachia, and I'm going to go ahead and jump into that war. Now what I'm going to do is go into massive amounts of loans to upgrade the great project to rank 3. Just going to go ahead and grab lots and lots of loans. Do some inflation. I'm going to be upgrading this to rank 3. We're going to need lots more loans to upgrade it. So it's rank 3 now. Very nice. And we are in crippling debt. Also very nice. For my tier 4, I'm going to grab the missionary strength here. So I'm going to go ahead and grant occupancy to a province over here to Perpeca. And we're just going to go ahead and grab that province. Now that that's done, we're going to go ahead and alet our subject. And we're going to go ahead and rein him in. I'm going to try to get a bunch of allies to possibly bankruptcy. So we'll go ahead and just grab a ton of allies. Before our bankruptcy, though, let's waste all the points. That's good enough for me. I'm going to go ahead and declare bankruptcy. Go ahead and grab an advisor in each group. I'm going to try to sort out military access to get my troops home. Boost my stab. So I'm going to attach my guys and send them home. But I do want to start granting my subject provinces so I can help him convert. So I'm going to grant him just a province for now. And I'm going to go ahead and help him convert. We'll need a majority of his religion to be Nahuatl. So we're going to work on converting for him. So I'm just a year out from bankruptcy. It hasn't been too bad. I'm going to wait to fight those rebels until our bankruptcy is over. Okay, so bankruptcy is over. I'm going to go deal with these rebels now. So we're going to slowly grant more provinces. Just going to grant Perpeca more stuff and help him convert. I'm going to look for a missionary strength advisor. They don't exist. Come on. I've fired probably 7 advisors now. There we go. I'm going to break my alliance with Crimea. I don't also break with Muscovy. I just have too many relations. I got extra alliances during the bankruptcy just in case. But I think I'm okay. Exploit dev again where I can. Less development is good for me. I'm going to grab the integration policy. Go ahead and grant Perpeca some provinces down here. I want to start converting some Sunni provinces. Ooh, this is pretty nice. 656. Mehmed's still alive. Crazy enough. I need to boost my stab to max. So when I switch, I have the max stab. I'm going to start annexing my subject now. It's going to take several years. I'm going to move my capital over here. Grant more provinces here. I'm going to remove and grant patronage of the arts. So I can cancel my subjugation on Granada. I'm just going to return this province over here. Don't really need that anymore. I guess I lost my annexation cost. Oh well. I probably shouldn't have done that. Didn't think about it. We have quite a late reformation here. Hopefully it triggers soon. So we're kind of close here. We're going to go ahead and take max loans. So we got max loans. And we can stretch our loans a little further by granting 5 provinces. Then we build and cancel a unit. And this will refresh our loan cap. Then same thing again. Just grant 5 provinces. Refresh it. Go ahead and grant 5 more. And more loans. Grant a couple more. Build cancel. Grab more loans. I'm going to reduce my inflation. Inflation carries over. I want to make sure I'm not taking too much inflation. Already good on admin tech though, so I'm not worried about it. Okay, we probably should be good on loans. We can probably just grant away the rest of the provinces. It does put us down to 65% annexation, though. But we are now in OPM. Protestant Reformation hit, finally. Good deal. Grab our tier 5. Military engineering. Grab Mil 10 here. Ahead of time. We got Ab 10, but there's no real point in picking a third idea group since we're going to be switching tags. But I can focus Diplo to catch up there. Try to finish up my professionalism. Apparently I broke alliance with Ramazan. All right, buddy. So we're hoping to get there by about 1520 or so. This Austria is going to be a monster, unfortunately. Not what I love to see. So my professionalism is actually maxed, which is nice. This be handy to have. It's not a big deal either way, but it's something. Just about done with the annexation. Just a few more months. And there we have it. I'm going to go ahead and dissolve my alliances. And then I'm going to go ahead and plain release as Rebecca. We're just selecting play as release subject. Hit send. So you can see we have 10k ducats. We have the professionalism that carried over. 100% crown land. So I'm going to have to ruin some of my professionalism hiring mercs. And grab a few missions here. But I'm going to go ahead and grab all 3 manor privileges and all 3 land rights. Then I'm going to do religious diplomats for the Diplorep. Do supremacy and then patronage of the arts. There's a mission here that I can grab some corruption. And then I could just get it. And then we just get rid of it. And go ahead and adapt Aztec traditions. It is important that I don't grab the High American tech. Because that way I wouldn't have to do my reforms here. And I want to have to do these so I can be able to sacrifice people. That's kind of part of the strategy. If I can grab other missions, that's fine. As long as we don't do punish the invaders. Turns out we can't actually do punish the invaders, so we don't have to worry about it. And they gave me defensive and religious ideas. Not my favorite ideas, but probably fine. We'll probably switch to diplomatic. Leaders of 422, that's fine. I'm going to grab the Grand Company, and then I'll grab the Free Company over here. I need to do that because if not, we might get declared war on. Grab a few missions here. Looks like I don't have an animus province anymore, so I will have to solve that. Don't love to see that, but that's okay. I'm going to build some extra cannons down here. I'm going to exploit Dev for Tenali. I'm going to go ahead and build some temples. They give Tenali. So I'm going to go ahead and grab this here and grab the CCR and AE Impact. I'm just waiting for the truce with the Ottomans to expire. Age of Reformation's here. I'm going to focus Diplo for my idea group. There's a funny interaction where you can't see your government reforms. You can still use them though. I'll grab the tax mod, decentralized bureaucracy, spend temple rights, and then finally military engineering. I need a culture shift to Greek, and it's kind of complicated on how I'm going to do that. Because Constantinople is so devved over here. We'll try to figure it out though. I'm going to need to just unstate a bunch of stuff, which really sucks. I'm just going to have to unstate everything. It's almost enough. I'll have to encourage dev. They have to like dev up that provinces. Oh, this sucks. I'm just going to focus on dev in Greek. Unless I can exploit dev in my capital region. I don't think I can. Oh, yeah, no. Probably already did. Alrighty, so I can culture shift to Greek now. So I'm going to go ahead and declare my independence war. One thing weird here, I'm at 93 Doom already, which is kind of ridiculous and not ideal. But I can upgrade my government rank. I'm going to barrage Sultan's capital. I think he has some troops over here to kill. Maybe I already killed them. My Doom just happened to already be this high from him previously, I believe, which is not great. But I'm going to go ahead and grant independence and take the land. At least my AE impact is insane. Go ahead and grab independence from the Ottomans and Flung Station. And an issue I ran into is the Animus province I got earlier is no longer Animus. I guess they converted it. So I have to get a new Animus province. So I'm just going to declare this war quickly. Problem is I have to fully core it before I can do anything. So I think I'm just going to hit Doomsday. Yeah. Nothing really happens because I don't have any subjects, but I get a 000, which is kind of cursed. So yeah, that kind of sucks. And I lose all my power points, but I didn't really have any. They give me a 443 error. I just have to kill off my ruler. Should be fine. The problem is my Doom actually grows so fast that I'm probably just going to be like in a cycle. But I'll go ahead and just grab the province. I need to core it, but it's going to take a long time. I think I'm just not going to be able to get power points for a while, is my guess. Yeah, I'm going to get Doomsday like once every few months here. Because I can't switch to Animus until this cores. So that is what it is. So yeah, I'm just going to be spammed with Doomsday. It is what it is, I guess. Can't really do anything until everything cores. But I think I should be good. That should be my last Doomsday. Okay, so we finished coring. Now I'm going to have to attempt to convert this province. And I'm going to accept demands to become animist. And I'm going to go ahead and return Cholulu for now. Because I don't want to go back to the religion right now. The switching's done though. That's good. 75% optimizer. Sure thing. I'll upgrade him to a 5. And my ruler sucks. Like, beyond terrible now. Game's trolling me. Because institution. I'm kind of running out of money. Need to try to get some allies. Nobody will ally me, of course. Trying to improve relations with people. I'll scornfully insult Russia. This really puts me in a rough spot. The 000. Brutal. I mean, civil war is a thing. Maybe I'll just have to take the civil war guy. Maybe that could be better. Not that I really want a civil war, but you know what? Civil war is fun. Guess I'm basically out of money too. So we're in a rough spot. But that's okay. I had nothing stated either. not even half stated, so that didn't help. But I'm still losing way too much money. Mission done here. We had civil war here. It's great. This is not ideal. Civil war is not the way. I'm gonna get rebels everywhere. I'm just gonna kill the pretenders. I'm just gonna be in one big rebel sim. Hey, I can ally the Commonwealth, so that's good. At least I have that to fall back on. I've got to try to strengthen my government. And we're going into loans. Might as well take indebted to the burghers. We're in trouble though. Being at 90-something doom to start was ridiculous. Bad luck. Hey, but I gained 3 stability here. That's pretty huge for the end of Civil War. Definitely falling behind in tech because my leader is a 000. That's kind of brutal. Hey, at least I'm in a golden age. I'm going to go to war with Lakala. I just need to get Cholulu. I'm going to pick up exploration in the short term. Oh, thank goodness my ruler is dead. The guy was terrible. The queen's not much better. Well, she is actually much better than a 000. Looks like Ramazan's dead. It's not great. Curry favors with the Commonwealth. But yeah, we're struggling right now. It's okay. We gotta struggle to make it through. I'm gonna sell titles, seize land. I'm gonna see what I can steal from Ramazan. Surely he can't take all the land. Okay, he took everything that I could have wanted. I'm just gonna white piece this guy. I'm gonna build some exploring ships. So I'm gonna know to be Fazan because I need to get a province that's on a different continent. Kind of sucks that I have to do that. Why is it so expensive to boost stability? Okay, we're not boosting stability. It's fine. So I'm gonna end the war. Just take the one province here. Well, I trap my guys here. I'm just gonna delete them. I probably can't afford those mercs anyways. We're sitting on capped points of admin, but we're doing that intentionally. We're going to need max admin to do what we're going to do next. So I'm going to go ahead and declare war on these guys. I just need Cholulu. I don't care about the rest. I'm going to grab religious wars for my first stage ability. I decided I need to swap to comprehensive mobility for the stab cost. Also, if I can make the clergy happier, that would be good. I'll just go ahead and grab Cholula now, and we'll wait for an event to pop. So here's the event we're waiting for. The temple city of Cholula. Gonna set that off to the side for a moment. And then we're going to convert to Christianity. Hit we shall be as a new realm, becoming Orthodox. Now I'm going to restore the Byzantine Empire. Hit yes, please. I'm going to change my tier 2 to reform the pronar system. But before I do that, let's actually boost my stability up. I also have to move my capital back to the New World because it gets moved automatically. So move it to Mexico. I'm going to go ahead and grab reform the pronar system so I can create client states. Now I'm going to select this is a fascinating religion. Let us embrace it. Now I'm going to create 5 client states so I can pass a reform. So I'll pass my first reform. I'm going to be doing the stab cost modifier. I'm going to grab strong duchies. I'm going to go ahead and hit the coexistence policy here. I'm going to go ahead and demand sacrifices from different subjects. So demand sacrifice, and then I'll demand one more sacrifice. Got some power points here. That's good. Just from being Byzantium and stuff. Demand sacrifice. Go ahead and stab up. Pass my next reform. I'm going to do some cheese here. I'm going to send colonists, but I'm going to keep selected on the province here. That way I can client state immediately. Then I'm just going to demand sacrifices on these new colonies. I have 2 colonists, so I can double up. So it's just going to make more and more client states. I'm just going to demand sacrifice and demand sacrifice. It's going to be a few months before I can stab up, realistically. Could look for a stab cost advisor, but I can just keep spamming the demand sacrifice. We'll hold off on doing another colony. That's why they have 3 diplomats anyways. So just spamming demand sacrifice. So I'm just going to wait for our stability to be able to go up. There we go. Can pass my 3rd reform. So I lost my subjects, so I'm going to get new ones going. Client state that. Go ahead and start demanding sacrifices when these subjects pop up. I'm just going to go through and demand sacrifice. New client state, demand sacrifice, and more demand sacrifice. I'm still getting quite a lot of doom per year, but that's okay. Boosting stab is going to be a hot minute, so we're going to have to wait quite a while for that. And credit to Lemon Cake, I picked up this exploit from watching his channel, this colony thing. But more demand sacrifices, but more or less just kind of have to wait for my stability to get there. There we go, boost our stab here. And our 4th reform is done. And we'll go ahead and demand sacrifice. And we're just going to do this kind of the same thing where we just send out the colonists and grab a mission here. We have some missions I can sneak. I'll demand sacrifices over here. But yeah, this is kind of annoying. I'm stuck in some war I don't care about. I'll just send my colonists out again. I can boost my stability at least. But yeah, I'm just going to have to piece out this war. I'll just fight peace war. Sorry, Commonwealth. I probably want to trade favors for trust. Not ideal, but whatever. Kind of don't have time for that. So I'm just going to get these guys colonizing over here. Client state, demand sacrifice, and then we'll just demand another sacrifice, and we should be good to pass the final reform. Very nice. Kept one of the client states, I guess. I don't really care about the rest. Just a bunch of weird nations now that control random stuff. I'm going to fire that advisor. I can't afford it. But I need to work on full stating my land. Maybe I should keep the advisor. So I really do need to full state everything. So I'm going to go ahead and recruit up 20 guys in Europe and get ready for a war. I'm going to go ahead and declare war on Tunis just to show you guys what this build was all about. So I'm going to head down to Tunis now. And I'm at war with this guy. I'm going to go siege him out. Guess he's already getting murdered. Morocco, leave him alone. Morocco's kind of a bully. Morocco kind of got here first, so that's unfortunate. But it's fine. It's about showing the concept. So Tunis got murdered a bit. So I'm going to go ahead and vassalize Tunis. Take money. Now I'll pay off his debt. I'm going to go ahead and land a pronar. Now I'm going to go ahead and retract right to inheritance. So now we simply go in and sacrifice ruler, and we inherit them. And that's the build, more or less. Basically, we don't have to use Avon or Diplo or anything like that. We just get to kind of inherit things. Let me give you guys a few caveats to this build. You can only sacrifice every 3 years, and you can't pronar people that are above 100 dev to start. But you could do things like stack province force for cost, take all of their provinces except for one, and then you could pronar them and then give them back all their provinces and then do the inherit. Might not be the most practical build, but I thought it was interesting. At any rate, I hope you guys found it entertaining, and we'll catch you guys in the next one.